One thing for Aries. One thing for Aries. What is the one thing for you to focus on right now? Planting your wish or your seed. It's a new moon. This is time to release when the new moon is, so you can focus on that and hopefully manifest and get closer to your good, to what you want. There's ways to ritualize or ceremonialize that to kind of anchor it for your subconscious and let them know that, hey, I'm working towards this. I'm taking this seriously. I want this. All right. 10 of Pentacles. Okay. The Hanged Man. The World. Knight of Wands. Lovers. Queen of Pentacles. 3 of Swords. The Fool. And 10 of Swords. All right, did we see another 10 here? 10 of Pentacles. So we got change. Okay. All right. You and your person are working through something. You're in transition. You are figuring out what you two want to do and what you need to focus on. And this is, I'm not lecturing here, but what it looks like here is trusting, is letting go and trusting that things are going to work out for the best for both of you. This is not about you forcing things. This is not about you solving. This is about you letting go and letting things stand and play out to see what is best for both of you. It looks like this relationship is in your, it doesn't have to be a relationship, but something's happened to where you're in transition. There has been an ending, but this is just getting you closer to what you want, what you're supposed to be doing. Getting you closer to going after what you truly want, because it looks like this might not have been working out for you. You've got the 3 of Swords and the 10 of Swords. So by you letting go and letting what's supposed to happen, happen, not holding on to it, not trying to force it, not trying to make it work, not trying to salvage it, this is about transition and accepting that there's been an ending to a situation. It doesn't even have to be a love situation, although we do have lovers here, just saying. It's getting you closer to being able to go after what you want. You might be at the crossroads right now, figuring out what you want to do in a situation, which could very well be romantic. What you need to concentrate on is your own security of doing things that will fortify your future, provide for your own future longevity, and make you feel secure in the moment. So this is not about working with somebody to take care of your needs. This is about you, while you're in transition and while you're in separation, doing what you can to nurture yourself, to anchor yourself, to ground yourself, and to insulate yourself. We got the Queen of Pentacles right here. So accepting the ending, focusing on yourself while this is working out, that's where your focus needs to be, is providing for your own security and focusing on what you want, because that's going to get you closer to being able to go after what you want. It looks like there's some sadness and disappointment here. So it's not like you're going to be, ready to go out and kick the door down and go after what you want. But by focusing on your needs, that's going to get you closer to a position of being able to move towards what you want. Instead of trying to work with somebody and staying stuck at the crossroads, turn the attention towards yourself, not the other person, and not expecting the other person to take care of you or to connect with you and that be the focus. This is about you focusing on yourself and self-love. We got 2 cards of independence and focusing on what you want here. There's been an ending. It looks like it might be with a romantic situation, or at least that is in question. This is also about commitment and the choice to commit. This could be Gemini, Virgo. This could be Capricorn, Leo, Pisces. All right. The thing is, this could go either way. The choice is going to be yours or not, whether you want to end this. Because what's going to happen is, as you take the shift, things have changed. There has been change. 2 tens is change. So things have changed with you and this person. Whether it's going to be an ending decides on whether you're truly going to release it and let go, or whether you want to stay with this person, this situation, try to work it out. But by letting go, it frees you up to focus on yourself, and then you're able to then move towards what you want. It looks like the immediate result is going to be an ending and heartache, but we've also got a new beginning here. So it really is going to come down to what your choice is, because this person is going to be waiting for you to make a decision. We got the Lovers here. Again, this is choice and commitment. So the way this is laid out, this is about someone waiting for your decision, and yet what you're supposed to focus on right now is realizing that this situation is out of your control, that there's nothing that you can do, and because of that, well, I shouldn't say there's nothing you can do. There's always something you can do, but where your focus should be is on yourself, because you're transitioning. There's change afoot. And instead of fighting it, work with it. Accept what is. You're at the crossroads. There's some hurt feelings, but that's not going to get resolved until you acknowledge that and accept it and go, look, we're in crisis or we're in trouble. What are we going to do? And there's conversations about that, but your focus should be taking care of yourself. And I know that's not really conducive to the relationship working out if you're just focusing on yourself, but it looks like it's kind of time that you did that your needs take focus, or the central focus for you, because I don't think you were getting your needs met. We've got this new beginning here. This new beginning could be you and your person trying again after the relationship's been in crisis, or this could be you being set free to go after what you want. It's going to depend on what your decision is, because this person is waiting for you to make a decision. Even if it has ended and there's been a trial break or whatnot, there's still, it looks like there still might be open to you. Well, I don't know why, but it feels like they're waiting on your decision. Just saying. This is Hangman about. Hangman about. This is Hangman about. Right. This is that time for you to focus on, instead of, oh, there's nothing I can do about this situation. It's like, take advantage of that transition time. The fact that you're hands off right now, you're letting go, things are in limbo, things are in transition. And this is a time for you to create and go and focus on your own needs so that you can go after what you want. You might not feel up to it right now, but it'll come. And then this is all about deciding, are you going to let the ending stand? Even though there's hurt feelings, but that could go either way. Either you clear the air and explain how you feel and what you need, or you just decide to leave it lie. Either way, it's about you focusing on yourself and what you need, and it gets you closer to moving quicker to what you want. All right. Hold down a minute. Okay. What else for Aries? So if you're wanting to focus on one thing, like if you're wanting to write it down, because some people do that, like what should I focus on? This is about, I use this time to pursue what is best for me. I focus on what my needs are and what is best for me with, a loving focus, or something to the effect that my needs are valid and I'm going to focus on that right now. I'm focusing on me and my needs. Could be as simple as that. You can put a positive spin on it, but it could just be a daily reminder that, look, you don't have to focus on fixing this. This is about you and what you need and what you want. What else for Hi? I keep dropping this. What else for Aries? Strength and faith and resiliency. That could tie in with this Fool right here. This is about you coming to grips with the situation as it is and standing your ground, because you know what you're fighting for and you know what you believe in and what you will and won't accept. And if that is not in line with this person, then that is not the situation for you. And it's time to move on. Probably preaching to the choir for some of you. You probably know that. But this is about you being able to get your needs met. And we got the 2 queens here. So this is all about taking care of you and your own. and the focus shifting and returning back to you and your needs. It feels like there's been some one-sidedness, like you might have been the person to take care of everything, and it's time to refocus that and be meeting your own needs and not needing anybody else to do that. That might come with accepting that, okay, if it isn't over, things have definitely changed, and I know what I know now, and I can't go back to the way things were. So we either need to come to a new agreement, or this transition period stands and we go our separate ways. You get to decide, just saying. But your focus right now, like I focus on my needs lovingly. I am able to meet my needs lovingly without judgment. I am lovable. I am worthy, that sort of thing. If you're looking for something to write down and focus on, those are the things you should focus on. Bring the focus back to yourself and your needs. All right, what else for Aries? I'm over here lecturing. Cross and heart. Okay, so it's been a painful, difficult time with a loving relationship, right? Ouch. We've got, what is that? All right, 6 of Wands, transition. When it comes to the normal, that's transition. And Knight of Cups. So, sometimes a Knight of Cups is literally someone, and not an ex, but a romantic partner that is returning to a situation. It might have been this transitional break and they're returning. Sometimes that happens. With the Knight of Cups, it's all about coming in with a romantic offer, and sometimes there's a lot of emotion behind it because there's been separation, and then it's like absence makes the heart grow fonder, and the emotional offer is very intense, or the meeting is very intense, that sort of thing. Anyway, okay, so we've got 6 of Wands and the Knight of Cups. This is, again, going to be a choice, because it's all about either working together or transitioning away from each other with the 6 of Wands. And the Knight of Cups is about the emotional offer being at the heart of what the issue is. Are we going to reconnect and work this out and work together, or are we going to decide to keep the transition as it is and part? Again, the choice will be yours. Okay. I will leave it at that. I don't want to say what I feel, because I want to keep the focus on what you decide or what you want, because that's the first step, is you making the decision and then being able to move towards that. Okay. All right, so that is that reading. I thank you for stopping by, Aries. If you are leaving now, go ahead. Otherwise, I'm going to get ready for the new love reading. All right. I pre-shuffled them, but I'm going to give them a quick shuffle anyway. All right, so new love for Aries. Hi, Aries. If you're just tuning in, hi, hello. This is the second part of the video. I'm doing 2 readings per video just to save time, because I'm not sure what my time's going to be like later in the week. It looks like it's going to get pretty filled up. So, if you're just tuning in now, hello and welcome. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as well as the recommended reader shout out, which goes to Fire Intuition Tarot. Love and support to her, and hopefully you get a chance to check her out, show her some love and support as well. All right, Aries. New love, true love for July. What we got for Aries? Ooh, look at that. New love, being open, falling in love, a new love situation. Check it. All right. We got the Magician. We got the Ace of Pentacles, the Devil, sexy time, 6 of Cups, and 9 of Cups. Okay. What else? Alright. Who's Aries dealing with here? Okay, so we got Page of Cups, Knight of Wands. Okay, so this is you dating. You're going to be meeting someone while you're dating. This situation looks to be like somebody you meet through your friends. Looks like you're doing your own thing. You're out and about. And it looks like you are thoroughly enjoying a social, carefree time with friends. It looks to be that when you meet this person, the attraction is going to be quite powerful. It's going to be, shall we say, rather instantaneous. And this is somebody that is going to be looking for a relationship. So just so you know, that they're going to be looking for a relationship. You might not be, though. We got the Page of Cups and the Knight of Wands here. But then we've got 2 aces, which is like, holy cow, smacks you right between the eyes, and you just feel like, you know, where have you been? Oh my gosh, I've been waiting for you. So this is like a double whammy with a new beginning. We've got love and stability here. Just saying, Aries. I forgot to pull this one. I'm gonna make you walk away from everything else. All right, so let's see. What's this devil about? Is that sexy time? What's this devil about? Oh, all right. They're gonna need to still tie up loose ends with somebody else. So I don't know what the heck happened, but this is them needing to, it's almost like they look at you. This is just an example. It's not how it's going to happen, but you walk in someplace and your eyes meet, and it's that whole thing where they're like, oh, okay, well, I've got some things to take care of. I'll be back in a little bit. Don't go anywhere. Kind of like that. Because this, we've got the 8 of Cups, we got the Devil, and we got the 6 of Cups. This is all about something from the past that they need to take care of, but they're not really aware of that until you two meet. And then they're like, oh, I need to handle a few things because I realize now that I want security with you. And you feel the same way. And you got the Ace of Cups here. So this is somebody that's going to want security with you. Want stability, want a connection, want a commitment with you. But there's going to be a period where you're going to have to let them do what they're going to do because they need to handle something from their past. They need to close out something from their past. What's this 6 of Cups about? So it's almost like there's that part of the connection, whatever, is going to be off the table until they do close out whatever it is from their past. So there might be some time, you know, to where you're just kind of not really, you're on each other's radar, but there's no movement forward until that is taken care of. And it feels like you're going to be okay with it. You're going to be just fine with it because you're not going to want anything cluttering your time with this person. So you're going to want them clear of what they need to get clear of. What's this 6 of Cups about? Yeah. Yeah, this is about closing out the past for them. And this is nice because this is you allowing for that. Like, what choice do you have, right? But still, this is you not being butthurt about it. This is you going, hey, I get it. Go ahead. Take all the time you need. I wasn't looking for anybody. I was just out here having a good time. Wasn't looking for it anyway. So you take all the time you need. Even though you feel, look at this, the Magician and the Ace of Cups quite smitten. Like I said, you are not about locking someone down when they're still kind of transitioning through something. Take all the time that you need. You take all the time that you need. And look at this, 9 of Cups. What? 9 of Cups. That is happiness and being satisfied situationally. This is being perfectly content with the way things are progressing, with the way things turn out, with the way things are. So this is having no expectations and being open. And you're going to let this person do what they need to do, and you're just as content to be socializing with friends and keeping yourself busy otherwise. And there's a sense of security, too, that you know this person is feeling like, oh, that they feel the same. However long it's going to take, for the Aries that I'm reading for, it doesn't feel like you're in any hurry, quite honestly. You're just happy to be out and active and among and dating and doing whatever you want to do. This could be dating, this could be social, but this right here, the Page of Cups and the Ace of Cups, that's all about you being open and in a position to just be enjoying whichever situation you're in. You happen to come across this person and you're quite smitten, but at the same time, the complications are that they need to close out something from their past. And this is you letting them just like, hey, I get it. You know, good luck. And when you're ready, let me know because I think I would like to get to know you. You know what I mean? All right. Not too shabby. Okay. That's for Aries. Hello. I like the openness of this. I like that I mean, we got the devil here, but it's like you take it in stride because you're like, oh no, I get it. You do what you need to do because I'm gonna be over here enjoying myself. This just feels really open and like you've got it in perspective. You know, everybody's got a past. Some of us have luggage at this point, not just baggage, just luggage. But it's like you take it in stride. No judgment, no shade. Everybody's coming from somewhere. All right, what else for Aries? Confirmation card, please, Aries. So I should put this down here because this pertains to this person. So they're going to be, they got something else they got to close out, which is why I think you're happy just to wait and keep doing you. And even keeping the relationship just on like friend terms or like, oh, hey, you know, keeping them on your radar, but not even investing or going anywhere because they're going to be working through some heartache. You got the Eight of Cups here and the Three of Swords. And it looks like I said, you're perfectly content, as you should be, let's be honest, to give them the time they need to heal and get perspective and let go of what they feel like is sitting on their chest at this point. All right. What else for Aries? 2 cards, please. Hello, Aries. 2 cards. Okay, so that is the ship and the stork. So this is things moving along and progressing, but diplomatically so. Like this is movement, but this is keeping things kind of on, so we've got 2 cards of movement here, right? But this is also diplomacy, victory, success, resolution. So this could be somebody you're dealing with online that you meet online. Could be that, like, because this implies distance. But this could also be forward movement. Both of these cards are about movement, but diplomatically so, which means that we're proceeding as friends first and building a solid foundation because somebody's got some stuff to take care of first. And it's not something they're still connected to actively. This is somebody that has recently dealt with some heartache, some loss, some sadness that they're still working through and they're still kind of attached to. And then they see you and it's like, uh-oh. Then you two somehow come on each other's radar socially. You meet online. I don't know what the heck's going on here, but you meet and you both feel the same way. And then that puts this into perspective with the person. They're like, oh, okay, I got to take care of that. Because now I have something to look forward to. I have something to move towards. Okay. So in terms of tarot. Hold on a minute. So we've got, let's see, this is the 10 of Swords. And this is the Queen of Cups. So, this could be dealing with, again, movement, because the swords and the wands are kind of interchangeable in Lenormand. Some people would disagree with that, but the suits are intermixed in the Lenormand. 10 of Swords, Queen of Cups. So this is about movement. This is about things coming to, it's either harvest or punishment though. It's either an ending or it's a heavy burden. Huh. So someone's coming to terms with an ending. Either way, it's a 10. Swords could be that heartache with the 3 of Swords here. Wands, it could be carrying a heavy load and finally needing to set it down and focus on self-care. So this is interesting because we've got diplomatic movement forward and then we've got someone setting a heavy load down and dealing with their heavy emotions about something. That's a 10 of Swords and a 10 of Wands. And the Queen of Cups, which is focusing on your emotional needs. And something coming to a close and finally needing to set that load down and focus on self-care and your emotions. And perhaps in doing so, that's what allows for that forward movement, because we've got 2 cards here of forward movement, just saying. So, I really feel like this is, I keep getting diplomatic, and I feel like this is about whoever you meet obviously, because of this. They're not ready to move forward, but you're on you two meeting have set things in motion. Because it's almost like now they're like, oh, okay. Whereas before they might have been kind of wallowing in this and like, after the meeting, it's like it puts things in a perspective for them. Okay, all right. Aries, I hope this was helpful. I hope to see you in the next reading. And I wish you luck with this. It's going to take a while, but honestly, it feels like you don't mind. I mean, look at that. We got the Nine of Cups here. You're perfectly okay with whatever, because if you're doing this, if you're watching this in tandem with the last reading, you're kind of at the crossroads and figuring out what you want to do in a situation also. So you're not in any hurry either. It looks like you've been kind of going through something as well. So if you're watching in tandem, if you're not, either way, you aren't looking for anything anytime soon. This kind of falls into your lap and you're like, oh, hey. But it's not like you were out there actively looking. In fact, it might even surprise you. All right. Okay, I hope this was helpful. I hope you have a good July, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Take care.